Now, as I discussed in all the webinars since Monday, I am taking webinar for all the subjects one by one. It's just a 1 hour webinar, 1 hour 10 minutes approximately, in which I am not teaching any concepts. In SBL, I am teaching corporate governance, external environment, internal environment, risk management, ethics, professionalism, nothing. Because the teaching cannot be done in 1 hour. I am starting SBL classes, you know that, from next month around 10 or 11th for December batch. Then we will be covering around 80-85 hours class with, you can say, different types of case study we will cover. But this webinar is mainly, this session is mainly for what purpose? Whether you both are giving exam or somebody is planning for giving exam in December. Whether they are studying from me, whether they are studying from any other tuition provider, whether they are doing self-study, doesn't matter. But every student, what they should be doing in the last 10 days. How they should be approaching the exam, what should be the revision process in this coming 10 days, where from you will be doing the mock paper. On the exam day, you need to be ready that I will be performing like this, which one I should be doing earlier, which one I should be doing later, how I will be managing my time before the day of exam. Suppose exam is on 8th of September. On the 7th, what I will revise, what should be my course of action for coming 10 days. So it is not relevant only for September exam, it is relevant for any exam which will be happening in future. With that purpose, with that perspective, I am saying, and according to me, this is a must. If somebody has studied very well, but whatever I am saying not done, should be done. If somebody has not studied properly, still like Salini, you said that I studied for 10 days only for AFM. You passed. Similarly, SBL can be passed by studying 10 days. But you need to have open-minded that I will be doing these things in coming 10 days. So that is my focus. Now, first thing, this exam is a 4-hour exam. Normally, if you ask me, we generally don't have habit giving exam. Maybe you can study on your own for 4 hours, but concentrating for 4 hours is a challenge. We need to give mock papers on the institute website exactly in 4 hours. By going into institute practice platform, where the software will be opening the way exactly it will be opening at the time of exam, whether you are giving remote exam or whether you are giving center-based exam. It's a 4-hour computer-based exam. At least 2 mock papers must that you solve exactly in 4 hours on the institute practice platform. There are more than 2 mock papers they have given. Other mock papers you can solve by taking time. 1 question in the morning, 1 question in the evening, or third question tomorrow, like that. But for coming 10 days, your entire study should be focusing on the institute practice platform only. Suppose there are students, suppose Harsa, giving first exam in ACCA. I don't know Harsa whether it's a first or second, I am just giving example. Anybody giving first exam in ACCA, whether it's SBL, whether it's SBR, whether it's AFM, APM, advanced auditing, any subject. Whichever subject they are giving first time, it's not the way we have given Indian exams. The system, process, everything is different. The way of asking questions is different. Whether somebody is starting study first for a subject or 10 days are left, go through the institute website. Go through the past term papers. Go through the answer write-up. See that what the institute is asking. And it's a must that if 10 days, 12 days, 15 days are left, solve the papers on the practice platform, not on normal Word file or normal Excel, on the institute practice platform. When you will be doing that, you will be automatically understanding where I can bring my speed, which question I should be doing first, which later, how can I save my time, how can I use the features on the software much easier. That all the things nobody can teach you. Even though suppose I will be taking on the website and I will be showing you for 4 or 5 minutes, it's not enough. It's a duty of every student that they will be doing the paper on the institute practice platform only. Which question I will be doing in the exam? Nothing. I will say that in SBL exam specifically, first of all, you need to read the entire material, which they say as unseen portion around 12 to 15 pages. talking about the background of the company, about their directors, executive, non-executive, about some appendix in the financial information, maybe profit loss, something. Then you can see the business nature of the company, something going on in the industry. Around 12 to 15 pages write-up they will give. If you read 12 to 15 pages write-up and you are very fast in reading, very concentrated, you can read in 30 minutes. But below 30 minutes, you can't understand the things. Before reading the write-up, I will say that go into the requirement, because first of all, they give requirement only. Read the requirement, that which question is asking what. And while reading the 12 to 15 pages write-up, correlate that which area is related with which question. Start doing marking in the questions in the institute website. When you give the exam, there is a highlighter, there is a strike through, and these features are there. So you correlate that which portion is related with which question. Because next time when you concentrate on answering the question, then you don't have to go here and there. You will be able to concentrate, oh, this question related with this area. So you will be able to focus more, and you will be able to use the features of the website, features of the software better. So I will say that if I am in the exam hall, there are 4 to 5 broad requirements are there with ABC and all that. That is 80 marks, 20 marks each professionalism they are saying. So I will read first of all requirements in say 5 to 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Then I will start reading the write-up, which is around 12 to 15 pages, which will be taking around 30 minutes. So around 40 minutes already gone. And at that time, I will not panic how I will complete the paper. If I will not read it properly, I will not be able to write a good answer, which will be a problem later on. So give your adequate 40 minutes in reading the requirement and in reading the entire stuff. Now you have 3 hours, 20 minutes left, 200 minutes left. After finishing your reading, definitely if you have prepared something, then out of the questions, you will find that this question is very good. I can write this answer fantastic. Or this question is very good. Out of the 80 marks question, because 20 marks each professionalism, out of 80 marks question, you found that, suppose Salini found that these 2 questions of 12, 24 marks, I know very well. Suppose Harsha, you found that this question of 18 marks, I can write very well. Start with that only. Because your exams should start with the best thing which you know. Your confidence level should be very high when you start writing your answers. Because my start should be very good. Automatically my ending will be good. So I will start with that question which is simplest for me. What is easy for Salini may not be easy for Harsha. So it is different to different students vary. But you need to identify in the question paper the best question for me. In the best question, before start writing, again, when you have read 40 minutes, then you correlated that this question is related with this area. Go through with that. Maybe something you want to copy paste from the question paper or from the write-up to your answer sheet. Straight away copy paste function will be applying. Because in Indian exam you need to write only. But here copy paste you can do. From the question paper, from that question, if any write-up from the write-up you want to copy paste, you can paste. The institute is saying that we will not give you any marks on copy pasting matter. But maybe by copy pasting that, you can change slightly the sentences here and there. Some grammar, something you want. You can make it as a different sentence. But you are able to cover a big write-up of 2-3 sentences by taking something from the institute write-up only, from the question only. Then you can say that you want to cover in that question 5 areas, 5 things you want to say. Make a heading that I will discuss this. Maybe 6 points. Now start explaining those points in different paragraph. The paragraph should be 3 to 4 lines, 5 lines maximum for one story. Don't repeat your things, because repetition will not give you extra marks. And later on, suppose you finishes the writing up, then if something you want to, you have written a point earlier, but you are not getting that time, delete that point. Or maybe leave it later on, you can change that. But if it's a question of 12 marks question or 18 marks question, you are writing, and you are writing that question answer in which you are very confident, try to save your time in that, because you will be requiring time. In those questions which you are not getting properly, you need to think more. So try to save your time in your strong areas. Suppose there is a question of 12 marks. As I said, we are having around 200 hours for 80 marks. 20 marks I am not considering anything. 20 professional marks, we don't have to write specifically anything. So 80 marks, 200 minutes. 200 divided by 80, it is coming 2.5 marks per minute. So if a 12 marks question, 12 into 2.5, I am getting 30 minutes to write. In 30 minutes, every time I am not writing, in 30 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, still I am giving for planning. This question, how to start, what format and all that to use, that you are thinking. You are doing some rough working. Then you are writing for 25-24 minutes. In 25-24 minutes, your speed of write-up should be 1.5 line per minute. So around 25 minutes, you should be writing around 35 line answer. Around 35 to 40 lines. When you are giving mock paper on the institute practice platform for 4 hours, do this only. You think that you are sitting in the exam hall and you are doing a net practice. Don't take a break in between, because you need to think that you are giving exam only, and proceed with that. And don't leave a single marks question in exam. There is no negative marking. If you are writing something wrong, no negative marking. Try to understand exactly what is asked in the question. Because if you understand the requirement, whatever you will write, you will be getting at least 30-40% marks easily. But if what they are asking and you are not writing that, maybe you are writing fantastic, you will be getting 0 only. Because I want the answer for the thing for which I am asking. If you are writing something else, I am not going to give you any marks for that. So for that reason, you read the requirement properly. Try to write the answers for exactly the requirement. Maybe it is not good, but you will easily pass. Because somewhere you will be able to write good. Somewhere you are not able to write good. But in average, you will be able to score out of 150 marks. The professional is marks on what? If the report, if it is a mail, if it is a press release, if it is a PowerPoint presentation, there is a particular format you need to follow. If you follow the format, 1 professional marks. Professional is marks. Then in the report, whether you have given the introduction, whether you are covering the points which is asked in the question, whether you have explained those points properly, whether you are understanding to whom you are replying, then in that case, the further professionalism marks will be given. For professionalism, you don't have to write anything extra. It is auto marks. They have written that when the student is given professional marks, when the student is not given the professional marks, they have specifically written. And when I check the copy of students in Strategic Business Leader, I exactly follow what they are saying to give the marking to the students. Because you understand that we are the learning partner. In every year, the institute says that in last 1 year, you must have taken test in the class, mock test. Which test you have taken? Show me the proof. What the student has written? Show me the proof. What guidance you have given to them? How marking has been done? Show to us. If I am not giving them the proof, they will not leave me as a learning partner. I will be wiped out. It is not a CA exam कि टीचर से मतलब नहीं है. इंस्टीट्यूट को हर साल मतलब है कि जब आपका एनुअल पार्टनर मेंबरशिप रिन्यू होएगा, then in that case they want that कि what you have done in last 1 year, how many students you have taught, how many gave the exam, how many cleared the exams, when you have took the test, give the proof of the test. And the team of ACCA is very good. They will check entire thing, which test I took, what the student has written, what feedback I have given, whether I have given the marking properly in detail, helping them to improve or not. Otherwise, they will question. They will say that, Sarab ji, you are not doing this good. You need to improve on this. Otherwise, your learning partnership will be cancelled. So you understand. I mean to say that कि मेरे को वो लोग जो बोल रहे हैं, मैं आपको वही बोल रहा हूं. और आपको भी मैं वही करने बोल रहा हूं जो इंस्टीट्यूट आपको पूरी वेबसाइट्स पे कंटिन्यूअसली बोल रहे हैं. आप पैनिक मत लो. एक एग्जांपल दे रहा हूं. सपोज दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन पेपर. ठीक है. In the question paper, after the paper, they have given a model answer. This is SBL paper only. When they started SBL, at that time, in September 2018, December 18, some mock paper they gave. All this is write up answer. Harsha, you were asking, for the strategic professional examination, it is not always possible to publish suggested answers which comprehensively cover all the valid points which candidate might make. Institute is saying, Prakash Saraf is not saying. In this exam, institute is saying that it is not possible, even they are so 360 degree, that they are covering all the points in the answers. Model answer does not cover everything. Credit will be given to candidates for points not included in the suggested answers, but which nevertheless are relevant to the requirements. So even though something you are writing, which is not in the model answers, but it is logical, you will be given the marks. In addition, in this integrated case study examination, candidates may reintroduce points made in other questions or parts of the question, as long as these are made in the specific context of the requirements of the question. Because in the strategic case study, the entire case study material of 12 to 15 pages is common for all the questions. Maybe something you have written in 1A that again relevant in 3B, you can reproduce, they have written. But it should be relevant. The suggested answer presented below inevitably give much more detail than would be expected from most candidates. They are saying student cannot write this what they have written. Under examination condition, student cannot write this what is written in the model answer and include most of the obvious points evidenced from the case information. The answers are therefore intended to provide a structure of approach required from the candidates, cover the range and depth of the knowledge relating to each task, which might be demonstrated by the most well-prepared and the able candidates. They are also intended to support revision and tuition for further examinations. Since this was written by the institute in September 2018, when they introduced the strategic business leader case study first time, for that reason the last two sentences are written. But I mean to say that Harsha, don't take tension कि सर वो लोग जो लिख रहे हैं मैं वो नहीं लिख पा रही हूं, मैं भी नहीं लिख पाऊंगा, आप कहां से लिखेंगे? क्योंकि हम लोग आंसर लिख रहे हैं 20-30 मिनट्स में और उनका आंसर लिखा गया 10 घंटे में. हम लोग आंसर लिख रहे हैं अकेले, वो लोग आंसर लिख रहे हैं 10 जन 15 जन मिलके. तो हम लोग का उनसे कैसे कंपैरिजन हो सकता है? नहीं हो सकता है. लेकिन हम ऐसा तो नहीं कर सकते ना कि व्हाट दे हैव रिटन, नॉट अ सिंगल पॉइंट आई हैव कवर्ड. And at the same time, suppose this is written. If I am giving a question test in the class and the student has written exactly the same thing, believe me, if I will study this whole life, then also I cannot write this in the same language. Maybe I will write in my own language, but if a student is writing the same thing, तो मैं सोचता हूं कि मेरा टेस्ट लेने का फायदा क्या है? जब आप कॉपी पेस्ट करके आंसर दे रहे हैं, then what is the benefit? Or maybe you are not copying this, you are going into Google and you are writing the answer, then there is no evaluation possible. You need to be genuine, pure when you are writing the answers. तो स्टूडेंट बोलता है, बट कौन कौन लोग कर रहे हैं मैं बोलता नहीं हूं, मेरे को दिखता है, क्योंकि I consider myself when I cannot write, how can you write exactly the same thing? One student in SBR, I took the test and she has written comma full stop all the questions answer copy pasted. तो मैंने उनको नंबर नहीं दिया, मेरे को बोलना पड़ा कि आप क्या कर रहे हो यार. उन्होंने पूरा कॉपी कर दिया एंड देन आई हैव नॉट इवेल्युएटेड हर, not in this term, in the previous term SBR exam, and in that she has given submitted the answers, but I have not marked that copy. कि मैं बोल रहा हूं कि एग्जाम को एग्जाम की तरह लो. After giving your exam, then you check your answers, na? Not an issue. Suppose this is given by the institute and institute is saying that ki marking how we are going to give. Just suppose I am not reading the question, because reading a case study of 15 page and then exact requirement will take huge time. So I am not going there, but just that this is a question paper of 2020 only. 1 second. The article is intended to give you some real insights into the mind of the marker and understand what they will be looking for when they mark a strategic business leader paper. Just 1 second. Which paper they are talking about? So that if you refer this later, We will understand, don't worry. The SBL examination 3B, 4B, 5A, specimen exam 2. Okay. Earlier when the institute released, I will say specimen exam 1, 2, 3. Before, when they started case study, strategic business leader paper in September 2018, then these are evaluated on the basis of specimen exam 3B, 4B and 5A. The 3B question, you are not the execute, they are saying that the question requirement, you are the non-executive chairperson. So you are the chairman of the meeting and you are a non-executive director. Normally, the chairman is a non-executive director only of an ad hoc subcommittee constituted by NCG of the Rail Company Board. There was a case study in UK, in India also BJP saying that they will privatize rail and all that. Similarly, there is in UK and developed countries are there that they have given the operations functions to somebody on licensing basis, which India wants to do, which the political dilemma is going on in India. As a consequence, this is a case study on that. As a consequence of review and recommendation of the Rail Company Trust Board, the Minister of Transport recommended that the Chief Executive of Rail Company should be removed from its position. The Ministry of Transport, there must be some authority, independent authority evaluating the performance. They are saying that the CEO should be removed. The CEO of Rail Company should be removed from its position. Following the termination of the Chief Executive contract, the position has now been advertised both nationally and internationally. Following the termination of the CEO contract, the position has now been advertised for new appointment nationally, internationally, and a person specification has been uploaded to the Rail Company website that we require new CEO. In the last 2 weeks, 2 candidates have been shortlisted for final interview and a summary of their CV is being reviewed by the Nominations and the Corporate Governance Committee. So Nomination Committee has the responsibility to think about the director's appointment, and at the same time it is by the Corporate Governance Committee of Rail Company also. In Exhibit 5 it was given in the question that what are the application, what they are saying and all that. Following a review of the suitability of the shortlisted candidate against the online person specification, you have been asked by the chair of the NCG to do the following. What is the question asked to the student? 3B. Prepare 2 presentation slides. 2 presentation slides, PowerPoint presentation with encompassing notes to explain to the NCG the contribution which chief executive should be expected to make in terms of talent management to support the necessary change program required at Rail Company. What you need to cover in the PowerPoint presentation. PowerPoint is not there in any other subjects. It is only there in SBL because they will give you PowerPoint slides in the answer sheet. Prepare 2 presentation slides. 2 slides you need to make. Now some student is making 3. You will not get any marks on that. 2 slides, 2 only. 1 slide, 1 only. With accompanying notes. In the slide on the top you will be writing bullet points. 1 line, 2 line. And the notes you will write below to explain to the NCG what you need to cover. The contribution which the chief executive, which the CEO need to do. What contribution he will be doing. For what? To make the items of talent management. To make the terms of talent management. To support the necessary change program required at Rail Company. To support the necessary change program required at the Rail Company. 6 marks. Professional skill marks are available for demonstrating communication skills in conveying relevant information in an appropriate tone to the NCG. For this you don't have to write anything. When your write-up is understandable to everybody, then you will be getting 2 marks. Because in the big board members, everybody is not accounting and financial background. There are different persons. So your write-up should be understandable to everybody. Communication is the key, which we have when we get any job. In every job, high profile job, communication skill should be very strong. So they are asking in the question also. Now I am not reading 4, 5. Just focus on say 3B only. Now the institute is saying, this question required the candidate to adopt a perspective of the non-executive chairperson of an Hawks subcommittee reporting to the Nominations and Corporate Governance Board. That means they are saying that since you are replying to, I mean to say, you are a non-executive person and you are replying to the, what I should say, corporate governance committee group, so you need to think that in mind. 2 presentation slides should be produced. There should be certain relevant bullet points and be accompanied by explanatory notes regarding the contribution that the chief executive should be expected to make in terms of talent management. The key points from the presentation slides needed to be explained in the context of change program required at rail company. It is important that candidate reflect the strategic role that a chief executive must adopt when driving a change program. Now this is candidate answer written. I can go there, view here. I will be clicking that later. But before going that, it is important that candidate reflect the strategic role that a chief executive must adopt. You understand that after doing ACCA, you are becoming an ACCA member. And suppose so many students are having 10, 12 years of experience. The purpose of the student is what? To go higher in the ladder, to get the better opportunities in life. There are many who are fresher also, but those who have already worked for 5, 10 years in the industry and they have done ACCA, what is their objective? To go in the C-suite route, to go in the C-suite level, senior executive, senior finance manager, this they want to become. They are saying that this exam is that only, that you think that you are advisor to CEO. Understand, the CEO is the knowledgeest person in the company, but you are advising him that when you hire a new CEO, what he need to concentrate relating to team management, because that may be the issue in the case study. Note 1, the first slide clearly, note 1 I will be able to go when I will be reading. First of all, this is the student answer. Student has written slide 1. Slide 1 you don't have to write in the answer sheet. I will be taking you to the institute website. They will be giving you slide 1. Developing talent by CEO relationship, building in complex changing environment. Developing talent by CEO relationship, building in a complex changing environment, valuing the contribution of others, bringing out the best in others, attracting the best talent. In the slide 1, the student has written this: developing talent by CEO relationship, building in a complex changing environment, valuing the contribution of others, bringing out the best in others, attracting the best talent. Then supporting, this is relating to first slide only, supporting notes. The CEO can make a very effective contribution to a complex change program by knowing what change management skill sets are needed, being able to identify such skill sets and develop those skills by building a strong, effective relationship. By being an acknowledged change management leader in the rail industry, such a CEO can also attract the best talent in the rail industry in B-Land and beyond. Then he made a second slide. Developing talent by CEO role model as change manager. Developing talent by CEO role model as change manager. Designing, leading and implementing wide-ranging change. Developing under pressure and against key performance indicators, leading from the front. Supporting notes. The CEO should lead the required cultural and organizational change by embodying what is required. Accountability is achieved by such a CEO demonstrating achievement against transparent and meaningful KPIs. By being a proactive and dynamic leader, the respect of others as a role model and talent model can be gained. Then this is written as question B. Now in this question, the student has written this. First slide, supporting note. Second slide, supporting note. The institute has given him 1, 1, 1. That is 3 plus 2, 5. And it's a 6 marks question. And he has been given 5 marks. उसको 6 में से 5 नंबर इंस्टीट्यूट ने दिया है. 1 नंबर क्यों काटा गया? Or they are saying PS2. I need to check one second. What is PS2? I think they have given 6 out of 6 also. Suppose one more student has written the same answer. Or only one student write-up is given. 1 second. Only one student write-up. Normally in most of the things they have written 2 student write-up. Now before going into a critical analysis of this, on the institute website, they have written that what are the format for slide presentation. This is, you can see, layout for slide, PowerPoint slide, state slide 1, slide 2, depending on slide, state notes after the sub-bullets, state notes after the sub-bullets, bullet points should be in appropriate length and number, avoid repetition, prioritize, make a logical order, use proper language, make 2 to 3 times as many notes as bullet itself. If the bullet point are 2 lines, then your notes should be 4 lines, 5 lines, like that. This is guided by the institute. Then you can see, this is the answer for this question. That is institute model answer. Institute model answer for this. 3B na, 3B. 3B. Individuals who can make a difference to organization performance through their immediate contribution or in the longer term by demonstrating high future potential. The talent management, the attraction, identification, development, engagement, retention and development of individuals who are particular value to an organization. It is critical for rail company to develop, manage and retain individuals as part of the planned talent management strategy. The definition of talent emphasizes that these are individuals who can make an impact on the performance of rail company. This is of utmost importance in near future as rail company attempts to turn around their business performance, which is required in India also. Importantly, talent management should be seen as a key strategic management activity which sits alongside and indeed underpins the whole corporate strategy. Many organizations consider talent of all their staff and work on ways to develop their strength. Talent management program may include a range of activities such as formal and informal leadership coaching, networking events, broad level and client exposure. It can also include exposure that all staff are adequately and effectively trained and motivated at all levels of the business. The contribution of the chief executive in talent management. Slide 2. Important that talent management strategy is led from top. Senior management must access the human talent, driving force in attracting talent and building a high performance. Ensuring that notes that talent management strategy is closely aligned with corporate strategy must be priority. The CE must lead to the senior management team in understanding the main priorities of change program, which should then be used to develop a human talent forecast. Visible senior level support for talent management is critical. The ability to attract external talent depends upon how potential applicant view rail company. The creation of an attractive employer brand in an important factor. Again, CE will driving force in this as the figurehead and mouthless. Actually, they have said here now that this is professional marks 2 they have given him. 1, 1, 1. That is 3 plus 2, 5 plus 2, 7. Out of 6 plus 2, 8 marks, institute has given him 7 marks. This is student write-up. Is this very lengthy? For a 6 marks, are we writing that we cannot write this much? Each we can write what the institute is writing. Nobody can write. Even I cannot write. They have to written everything which is possible. Now at the end, in 3B, what they are saying. Up to 3 marks per slide. On each slide, each student will be given 3 marks. Up to 1 mark for each relevant point made. The sub-pointer 1 mark, 1 mark. Relating to the impact of talent management and this. For professional marks, for 3B professional marks, what they are saying. Communication skill is conveying relevant information in an appropriate tone to the nomination committee. This is the purpose of professional marks. The candidate has demonstrated poor communication skill. They have failed to present the required information in clear, objective manner. The answer is not communicated in an appropriate format. Then in that case, professional marks 0. The candidate has demonstrated some basic communication skill, some relevant information contained in the answer. Most of the information is not relevant or unclear, but since demonstrated some basic skill, 0.5 marks. The candidate has demonstrated good communication skill. Presentation of the 2 slides nomination committee, 2 slides. The candidate has presented in most of the relevant and key issues, 1 mark. And the candidate is demonstrated excellent communication skill. The presentation slide notes are correctly, effectively then 2 marks. If I will be checking any student answer as a class test, what I will do? I will read the question. I will read the model answer. I will read the marking guidelines. I will read the professional guidelines. I will read the student answer one by one line, correlate that it is covering the aspect which is required. Then I will be giving the marks like the institute has given. Maybe you can say that suppose Salini will give this student 8 out of 8. Or suppose I will say that Harsha will give to this student on the answer 6 out of 8. But is it possible that anybody will be giving him laddu out of 8? It's not possible. There can be some subjectivity involved in any theoretical answer, I can say. But the institute is saying that कि हम लोग इसको 7 number दिए हैं. Why they have given 7 marks to this student? Why? Now read the examiner's viewpoint, that why they have given this student this marks. Note 1. They have given 1 mark to the student on slide 1. The first slide clearly reflects the brief that was set out by the NCG committee. It highlights the importance of developing talent in complex changing environment and specifically refers to the CEO. 1 mark. Note 2. The supporting model refers to talent but do not discuss the talent management. Additional marks could have been awarded if the candidate had identified more element of talent management approach. For example, in addition to mention of the need to attract talent, there could also be a discussion of the talent development, engagement and retention development. 1 marks talent management के लिए उसका गया है. Slide number 2. The supporting notes clearly identify the role of the CEO in driving change. The focus on the CEO developing talent role model in integrating. This highlights the importance of the leader who is visible and proactive in leading change. Professional marks, note 4. The professional mix marks are assessed in line with the grid from the marking scheme, setting out clearly criteria with the communication skills. 3B, communication. They have pasted that only, and the student has been given 2 marks out of this. The marker was looking for a clear structure relevant to brief and tone. The answer clearly addresses the brief from the NCG committee, demonstrated excellent communication skills. The marker was looking for clear structure, relevance to the brief, tone that was appropriate for an audience consisting of senior executive. The bullet points on the slides being appropriate selected with clear explanatory notes. The communication skills demonstrated is very simple. From a general examination technique perspective, this answer demonstrates the candidate had understood every requirement and had clearly focused on addressing the needs. Overall, this answer scored 7 out of 8 marks. The technical content was awarded 5 marks and the professional marks 2 out of 2. Just 1 mark he lost because of the team management portion he has not covered. If that would have covered, he would have got 8 out of 8. So it's not that in SBL you can't score 80. It's a pure theory paper. You can score 8 out of 8 also. I have given, if Salini you have seen the paper, then there is a student Vishal Rawal. I have given in a question of 16 marks, 16 out of 16 to that student. Some calculations required. He has done the calculation in a different way as compared to model answer. But calculations are correct. Whatever need to be covered, he has covered. I have given 16 out of 16. So ACCA is not like that. In a theory paper, you will be getting out of 100, 60 only. It's difficult to score good marks. But if you are to the point, what they are asking, and you are logical in the length of your answer, you will get. The student is not writing the length of the answer which the institute has given. The student cannot write exactly the same languages which the institute is writing. It's possible. है ही नहीं. आपको अपने आप को तैयार करना है 4 घंटे में. According to me, that suppose today is 29th. You take a target that on 31st you will give 1 exam on the institute practice platform in 4 hours. Whenever you will have exactly 4 hours fully free. Then suppose on that day after 1 or 2 hours break, you will be evaluating your answer. On the institute practice platform only with the self-marking guidelines and everything. You analyze then on 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 3 days, you will be doing revision, working on your weak areas. And then again on 3rd, you will be giving 1 more mock test on the institute practice platform exactly in 4 hours. Again work on weak areas. On the last day, suppose exam is on 8th. On the 7th, what you will be doing? Whatever you have studied in 3 months, wherever in these 10 days also, you must be finding somewhere this I need to revise again. This is a good write-up. I should be doing revision of this. This is a good question. I should be, you can say, repeating this question, revising this. On the last day, you will be doing revision of those things only. On the last day, study less. On the last day, don't, you can say, pressurize yourself to get up in the night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. No. Sleep properly in the next, because it's a theoretical exam anyhow. and you can't prepare exactly what is going to come in the exam. So for that reason, be relieved. And as I am always saying in continuously every session for last 6 days, that if suppose I could not pass, suppose because of bad luck or any reason, थोड़ी ना जिंदगी खत्म हो गया है. In December we will be giving exam for 2 subjects. When you do this, then you will relieve from pressure, because अभी क्या है, exam pass करना है, that pressure is there. You are not able to concentrate. Once the pressure is relieved, you must have seen the movie, which is, you can say, Kareena Kapoor movie, Plus. Remember, Jab We Met, that if you take pressure, you will not be able to perform. You need to relieve the pressure. It's very simple to say because I am not giving exam. But from your point of view or anybody giving any exam, if they relieve this pressure, fail होंगे तो क्या होगा यार? कोई टेंशन नहीं है. It is just an exam. Again, it will be coming after 3 months. But normally, if you give your proper efforts, why you will fail in the exam? You will not fail. No chance of failure. But फिर भी हो जाएंगे तो थोड़ा टेंशन रिलीव करिए. Otherwise, you are not able to concentrate on the simple things. Before proceeding one second, I am going on to ACCA website, accglobal.com. Under students, study support resources. Under study support resources, ACCA qualification. Under that, SBL. Under SBL, it's a CBE practice platform. Under CBE practice platform, it's a login. So do the login with your ID and password. So this is ID and password used. We logged in. Now they are taking into a totally different software which the institute has prepared for exam purpose. Now it is strategic business leader case study, this subject. Under this subject, official resources. Past exam, there are 2 papers. Practice exam, there are 3 papers. Specimen exam, there are 3 papers. इतना तो स्टूडेंट कर ही नहीं सकता है. अगर वो 3 महीना भी पढ़े तो इतना नहीं. This much was not there earlier. 3 plus 3 plus 2, 8 exams are there. I am asking only 2. Which one to you select? There is no problem. Suppose I am going in specimen 1. Assign. After assigning, in the left hand side it will be coming. This is specimen 1 is started. When specimen 1 is started in the exam hall, you will be getting this screen. When you are giving exam first time in ACCA, read these instructions so that in exam you can save your time. But read these instructions 1 or 2 times before giving exam, because this is a different format of exam. Do forward, forward, forward. Now in the left hand side, there are so many things, an overview, what I should say, background report, technical, so many exhibits are there, which was in a paper pen based exam. In a paper, this is here, you will open this, you will read the instructions, what they are saying. What I said that initially, first of all, what we should be doing? According to me, first of all, go into the requirement. The requirement are given here, 1 second. Task 1A. Okay, this is the task. If you want to read this, you have read this, and suppose you want to copy paste in your answer sheet. Word processor. In the copy paste. I have done that. I can do some adjustments here and there, some that I can do. Suppose I close this. Even though when I will open it is there, unless and until I will not delete. Okay? You will read first of all the requirements. When you read the requirements, you have copy pasted there. Then in that case, all the questions you paste here. Then in that case, you don't have to open this again. These are gone. You have already pasted here where you will be writing your answers. If something relating to PowerPoint, you see slide 1 already there. It is already coming. In the pen and paper based exam, you need to mention slide 1. You will be putting bullet points, and then you can see that speaker notes, the second part. Again slide 2, again relating to slide 2 speaker notes. The format is already given to you, but you need to use PowerPoint slides in which question you need to check, and you need to properly present your answers. And then you can see you start reading this. Suppose this I am reading. In this, suppose this is an important part which I will be using in my answer sheet later, highlighted. Suppose this is an illogical thing, I don't need to focus on this. Strike through. Different features. You understand that. 1 second. Suppose you don't want to use Excel in the exam, you want to use something here, only here. Here you can make a table also. You can make a table in Word file, the table 2 column, 3 column, 2 rows, 3 rows and all that. You can write here also. Something if it involves calculations plus minus some ratio calculation in SBL, then in that case you will be using Excel sheet. But if you want to comparative something here and there, you can make a table in your answer sheet and you can do. It's upon you. How anybody can teach you in this question, this presentation will be better, will save time. Unless and until you don't work on the institute website. Anybody who has studied anything in last 2 months, 3 months, if they are not working fully for next 10 days on the institute website, their performance will not be that which they are expecting. You can't do the working on the normal site, on the normal Word file, or in a pen and paper, and on the day of exam, straight away on the screen, you will not be able to work. You need to be ready. And in this, I said that, suppose, out of these questions, this 10 task 1D is the easiest one for me. It is a 7 marks question. 5 marks basically, and 2 marks is, what I should say, the 2 marks is professional marks. I will be first of all writing this answer. What's the problem? And 5 marks, you can say 7 marks, 7 into 2.5, around 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, I can write 30 lines. I should not be giving 40-50 minutes. I should be giving 30 minutes, maybe 25 only, so that I can use my time at other place. I mean to say that you need to follow everything as a time constrained environment. And when your entire write-up is over, everything is done. You have given the exam in 4 hours. In the navigator. Okay. I need to go into the last question only. Done. Now, next. It is saying end exam. I am doing end exam. End exam done. End exam done. Now exit. After exit, go on the top mark button. In the mark button, you will be able to see SBL specimen self mark. When you click self mark, then you are getting what you have written. What is the institute model answer? You can say institute model answer, and whatever you have written indirectly a marking guidelines by the institute. For every, I have to not written anything, how the marking will be given. But automatically it is difficult on a theory questions how the marking will be given. But the marking guidelines they have given here only. That means in the practice platform, all the 3 things you are getting together. If still you are not satisfied with the marking guidelines here, you go here. Past exam library. This is an specimen exam 1. Relating to specimen exam 1. Relating to specimen exam 1. Sample answer. March 2020. Specimen answer. Past exam library question September. It will be actually any of these. Here it is not written, it is specimen. But if you any of these, if you check, then it is out, because these questions which are given here in PDF, answers and all that, that is in the practice platform only. But we should not be practicing from here, we should be practicing on the platform. But in case of time saving and all that, sometime we can check here which paper is that one, where we can check that this is the answers and all that. We can check from here also. When you find that there you are not satisfied, you go here in the PDF format. And in the PDF format, you will be getting everything. I mean to say that for coming 10 days, whatever time is left, we should be studying everything on the practice platform. We should be giving 2 exams on the practice platform exactly in 4 hours. We should be working on our weak areas. And when evaluating your marks, you can't write whatever institute has written. Not possible. Because there are so many permutation combinations in your answer and there. 10 persons, 1 person, 5 hours, 30 minutes. How can you compare? But you need to categorically analyze what they are saying, whether you have covered or not, and work on your weak areas. And be confident that when you have studied, you will easily pass the exam. But if, suppose you don't pass, don't take tension. It's just an exam. Again in December exam will be there, you will be able to give exam at that time. With that motive you should operate, and don't try to mug up anything. Because in SBL there is no syllabus. It's beyond the syllabus. Anything will come, and not a single thing will be coming which came in the past exam. Just that the format and everything. Every questions, the case study, everything will be different. There are thousands of case studies in this world possible. Harvard, so many case studies, because they are so connected with so many universities. So they will be giving anything which you have never heard. So never try to mug up anything. Be open-minded. Write the answers as per the requirement. Be confident. Be optimistic. And then give the exam. Everything will be fine, as per my understanding. If you follow this, then the development will be further greater in coming 10 days as compared to wherever you are. That is my advice. If you both have any specific query, any specific thing to ask.
Sir, I have one doubt with
Yes.
regard to technology and data analytics concept. Are we supposed to reproduce the same answer that technology,
No,
language and all?
I cannot reproduce. How you will reproduce? One question in APM I gave the students that was relating to technology and IT. You need to be, suppose I will say that because I teach SBL with SEMA students also. There was a student gave the exam one day before only, 27th, because SEMA case study exam just got over. And he was asking before the exam a question relating to technology. What? There, if you have done the SEMA case study classes and all that, then in that there is a case study based on our field. That is, a company is maintaining airport places, which the Indian government, BJP is thinking that given to the private person for maintenance and all that. So that our field, if suppose there is a passenger and by hackers, the hackers hacked the IT system of airport, and then they have given some message to passengers, because when they are in the airport, they are getting the notification in the mobile phone that you disclose this information, that and all that. And the passengers had disclosed those information to the hackers. Then the passengers can, you can see, question the airport authority who is maintaining the IT system and all, who is maintaining the airport. Then can they question? Then I told him that, देखो मेरे भाई, कि I am also not a technical person, you are not also technical person. The question इसको एकदम practically correlate करते हैं. मैंने पहले उसको example दिया कि I did my vaccination in a hospital in Kolkata, and when I did the vaccination, completed my vaccination, I was sitting there only because 20-30 minutes we need to sit there. Then I got a call from somebody, and he said that your vaccination has been done, then whether your vaccination was good, whether you like the quality and all that. Somebody called me as a, you can say, automatic reply. I was saying yes, no, that, because I was thinking that I should be giving feedback. But when I hanged up the phone, then my wife was also sitting beside me. She gave me a number. She said me that ये number से सबके पास phone आ रहा है, and this number is a fraud. They are taking their bank details and all that from the mobile and all that. So I told her ये तो number मेरे को अभी अभी आया था यहाँ से call, and I gave her reply, and that automatic reply I have given. But then she asked that check whether anything problem in the mobile or not, but nothing happened. Now whether it was a genuine or not, question ये आता है, how I will understand that whether that call which is automated message is genuine or not? Sometimes you are getting a call from banks, and bankers are always saying, don't disclose your credit card number, CVV number, and even the bankers are not calling to any customer, they are saying. But many times you find that in the practical world, the customers are complaining that my money lost and all that. So many movies are there developed. Jam Tara, I saw a movie which is around 3-4 years back, that movie. I saw in the Netflix, Jam Tara, there is a series that how they are doing the question is that the organization which is our field, that is the subject matter, they will be responsible to the passenger customer when we can find out that exactly they have done something bad. That means exactly they have not protected their system, the antivirus is not proper, the staff has some issue, something must be there, some problem, whether that was within the control of the company or not. How many times it has happened earlier, whether in the past it has happened or not. And in this situation, what is the loss to the customer? Whether the customer lost, then how many customers has suffered? Whether we should be compensating them on the, you can say, ethical grounds, or maybe we are not liable, if the case will be there. It's a very practical oriented answer. तो उसने बोला कि सर आप जैसे बोल रहे हैं ना तो मेरे को बहुत इजी लग रहा है, लेकिन उनका जब मैं आंसर पढ़ रहा हूं इसमें तो मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. तो मैं बोला कि तुम उनका आंसर 10 बार भी पढ़ लोगे तो then you can write the answer. You can't. You need to be very practical in IT area. Like suppose there is Trojan virus, this, that they are writing. हम लोग को थोड़ी ना याद रहते हैं. If technically I need to write about some problems in IT, I need to remember 1 or 2 areas so that I can write them in my own language. But the way they are writing the answers, you can't write that. That you require a technical help. Maybe you can search Google, you will take some language, you can write that. But apne aap se to you can be practical only. So in IT area, not only in SBL, in APM, every subject, be very practical oriented. Because that will increase your communication skill. Like we are not IT person, similarly there are many directors who are not IT person. So when we will communicate, they should be able to understand what we are saying. Then the communication skill will increase and we will be getting more marks, believe me. टेक्निकल तो मेरे को भी नहीं आता है, तो मैं आपको क्या बताऊंगा यार. कि मान लीजिए आई एम टीचिंग इन द क्लास टुडे आईटी, देन आई विल स्टडी इन द मॉर्निंग 5 o'clock, गेट अप 2 hours एक बार आईटी का चैप्टर को गो थ्रू करूंगा एंड देन आई विल बी सेइंग इन द क्लास. 10 दिन बाद आई विल फॉरगेट. So that way I am saying this is an open-ended exam. Don't think about so technicality in IT. Correlate with practical thing and write the answer. Getting? Don't take tension. Yes, Harsha, tell me.
Like one question is asking for 2 requirements. And marks are not equally distributed. Like I came across one question when they were asking about governance, to evaluate governance and culture, corporate culture. The culture had culture was for like 6 marks and corporate governance for 4 marks. I wrote more for governance. So like how do you come to know like the marks distribution if they are asking?
No, when they, first of all, you are saying that suppose they have already said that the governance is 4 marks. Okay?
No, they didn't mention. The total marks of the question was for like 12 marks. So, and 2 marks for evaluation skills.
2 marks for professionalism, you say. So 10 marks each for corporate governance and you can say culture. Okay? Now when they are not giving breakup that how much marks, either you think from your own, if you think that the write-up which is required to write is more or less same for both the parts, then it is half-half. If you think that the write-up which you need to write for the first portion is greater than the second portion, then in that case it is 60-40. That personal call. If you say that corporate governance, normally executive, non-executive directors, committee structure, then you can say that board balance, then you can say that communication with the shareholders, those are the basic corporate governance, balance between the directors. So अगर आप corporate governance लिखोगे आपको समय ज़्यादा लगेगा मेरे हिसाब से. And if you start writing culture, culture depends upon the organization in which industry they are, what type of people they are serving, what type of employees are working, what type of concept is going on in the company, what the employee think about the board members and all that. That is called culture. तो culture में भी लिखना तो बहुत है. So if you ask me, normally I will consider half-half. So I will give my equal time to both of them. Maybe later on I come to know that the examiner is saying 60-40. Not a hard problem. I have assumed half-half, so I have written half-half. So if the breakup is not given, you need to take your call based on what you need to write. That way you will decide. Or professionalism, there is nothing need to be written by anybody. Professional marks you will get automatic. If your answer is as per the requirement, proper length in logical sentences, in proper format, you will get professional marks. तो आपको 12 नंबर में सोचना 10 नंबर का ही क्वेश्चन है, 2 के लिए कुछ करना नहीं है आपको. Like that question which we did just marking 6 plus 2 8. For 2 marks, student has not done anything specifically. He has just written answer for 6 marks and he got 7 marks out of 8. So for professionals, there is no separate write-up. It's a free marks student given to the student based on their structuring the answer. Getting?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So I will say that don't take tension, Harsha, because suppose Salini is already taking classes with me. Salini will say that, sir, I will check one answer. होएगा नहीं यार. Because क्वेश्चन ये नहीं है कि मैं नहीं करना चाह रहा. Because मेरे को ऑलरेडी अभी पीएम का मैंने कल टेस्ट लिया था. पीएम का कॉपी सब सबमिट करके रखे हैं यहाँ मेल में. तो सब उसको निकाल कर मैं अभी चेक करने वाला हूँ. उसके लिए पहले मॉडल आंसर्स, फिर एग्जामिनर्स फीडबैक, फिर स्टूडेंट का आंसर, फिर उसको चेक करना. तो नॉर्मली क्या होता है कि जो सब्जेक्ट लाइव चल रहा है उसका तो मॉक टेस्ट क्लास में हो पाता है, लेकिन जो सब्जेक्ट लाइव रनिंग नहीं है उसके लिए जैसे मान लीजिए एपीएम आई एम डूइंग लाइव, सो आई हैव टेकन मॉक टेस्ट इन द क्लास. The student who will be doing recording in the next batch for APM, they need to do based on the classes mocks only. मेरे पास उतना टाइम नहीं रहेगा. हाँ, this just suppose this Yunis student has given, तो मैंने उसको बोला है कि मैं 5-10 मिनट में एक बार उनका आंसर ओवरव्यू करूंगा. ये नहीं कि गलत है कि रॉन्ग है, प्रेजेंटेशन स्किल कैसा है वो मैं उनको बता दूंगा, लेकिन पूरा आंसर चेक करने के लिए समय नहीं है. इट्स नॉट अ क्वेश्चन दैट यू विल पे और नॉट, इट्स अ क्वेश्चन ऑफ टाइम. And this job I cannot delegate to others in my organization. ये मेरे को ही करना होगा, तो वो समय नहीं है. उसीलिए तो आप वो टेंशन मत लीजिए. आप इंस्टीट्यूट का वेबसाइट को फॉलो करके चीजें करिए, देन एवरीथिंग विल बी फाइन. दैट आई कैन से, बिकॉज अकॉर्डिंग टू मी यू हैव स्टडीड वेल. कि आप मॉक पेपर्स वगैरह कर रहे हैं, मन में थोड़ा डर लग रहा है, डर को कम करना है, और इंस्टीट्यूट का गाइडलाइंस फॉलो करने से यू विल बी एबल टू इजिली पास द एग्जाम. ओके, so all the best, very best from my side to both of you. If there is any specific query, you can always connect with me. I will be definitely replying. You don't have to take tension, and be positive that you are going to pass the exam. Then only we will pass the exam. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Leaving for today. Take care, both of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, tada.